Behind the gates of America's most exclusive neighborhoods, beyond the hedges that tower like fortress walls, there exists a world most will never see. A world where driveways stretch longer than city blocks, where marble hallways echo with the footsteps of history, and where every room tells a story of triumph against impossible odds. These are not just homes, they are monuments, declarations of power carved into stone, steel, and glass. They belong to the most powerful black billionaires in America. Today, we're counting down the 10 most breathtaking mansions owned by these titans of industry, entertainment, and innovation. Buckle up. This is wealth on a level few ever witness. This list matters because it represents more than real estate. It's about legacy, about breaking ceilings that were never meant to shatter. For generations, black Americans were denied access to the very neighborhoods these estates now dominate. Today, these properties stand as symbols of resilience, ambition, and the kind of generational wealth that changes families forever. From coast to coast, from modern glass sanctuaries to timeless European-inspired chateaus, these mansions redefine what it means to live at the top. So let's step inside the gates, past the security, and into the living rooms of the most powerful people in the country. Number 10. We begin in the rolling hills of Ladera Heights, California, where Byron Allen, the media mogul worth over $500 million, owns a sprawling estate that feels more like a private resort than a residence. This 11,000 square foot masterpiece sits on 2 acres of meticulously landscaped grounds, purchased for $20 million. The architecture, contemporary California luxury, all clean lines and floor-to-ceiling windows that frame the Los Angeles skyline like a living painting. Inside, the mansion unfolds like a maze of indulgence. A chef's kitchen with dual islands, a wine cellar that holds over 1,500 bottles, and a home theater designed to rival any Hollywood screening room. But the crown jewel? The infinity pool that seems to spill directly into the cityscape below, especially at dusk, when the lights of LA flicker to life like a million fireflies. Allen, who started his career as a comedian at 14, hosts intimate gatherings here, often inviting industry power players to discuss deals over dinners prepared by his private chef. There's a story whispered among guests. Late at night, Allen walks the terrace alone, phone in hand, closing deals worth tens of millions while the city sleeps beneath him. This is where empire building happens under the stars in silence. Drone footage would glide over the estate at golden hour, capturing the way sunlight reflects off the infinity edge, then sweep through the open-plan living room where white leather couches contrast with dark hardwood floors. Number 9. Travel east to Atlanta, Georgia, the beating heart of black excellence, where Tyler Perry owns not one but several properties. But it's his Buckhead mansion that demands our attention. 34,000 square feet, 17 acres of gated, forested privacy. Purchased for $14.5 million, this French provincial estate feels like it was airlifted straight from the countryside of Bordeaux. Massive stone columns frame the entrance, and the circular driveway could host a fleet of luxury cars without feeling crowded. Step inside, and you're greeted by a double staircase that curves upward like something from a royal palace. Perry, who famously lived in his car before achieving success, designed this home with intentionality. There's a formal library where he writes scripts in silence, floor-to-ceiling mahogany shelves filled with first editions and personal journals. The underground level houses a private gym, a full spa, and a home theater with seating for 20. But Perry's favorite feature, the prayer room, a small, circular space with stained glass windows where he starts every morning in meditation. He said in interviews that this room keeps him grounded, reminds him where he came from. The estate also includes a guardhouse, a separate guest mansion, and a lagoon-style pool surrounded by lush greenery. At night, the property glows. Soft landscape lighting makes the stone facade look almost ethereal, like a castle suspended between worlds. Imagine a slow aerial shot at twilight, circling the estate as lights flicker on in every window, then pushing through the grand foyer to reveal that iconic double staircase. Number 8. Next, we fly to Miami, where the heat isn't just in the air, it's in the real estate. Kanye West, before his recent upheavals, owned a minimalist masterpiece in Miami Beach valued at $15.5 million. This 8,000 square foot oceanfront property is the opposite of traditional luxury. No chandeliers, no gold-plated fixtures. Instead, it's all raw concrete, floor-to-ceiling glass, and unobstructed views of the Atlantic Ocean that make you feel like you're standing on the edge of the world. The design is brutalist, almost industrial, with exposed steel beams and polished concrete floors that echo when you walk. The living room opens entirely to the outdoor terrace, erasing the line between inside and outside. Kanye used this space as a creative retreat, often flying in producers and artists for late-night sessions in the underground recording studio he custom-built beneath the house. The studio is soundproof with technology used in NASA facilities, absolute silence except for the music being created. But the most striking feature, the rooftop infinity pool. It's shallow, meant for wading, not swimming, and at night it's illuminated from below, turning the water into a glowing turquoise canvas that reflects off the white concrete walls. I would spend hours up there, sketching designs, writing lyrics, staring at the horizon. One close friend described it as his thinking tank, the place where some of his most controversial and groundbreaking ideas were born. Cinematic visuals here would focus on long, slow pans across the concrete textures, then cut to the rooftop at night with the pool glowing like liquid light, the ocean stretching infinitely behind it. Number 7. Now we venture to the Pacific Northwest, to the lush, rain-soaked forests of Medina, Washington, where Oprah Winfrey owns a 43-acre estate valued at $50 million. This isn't her primary residence. That honor goes to her California compound. But this property is no less impressive. The main house spans 23,000 square feet, designed in Pacific Northwest Lodge style. Heavy timber beams, stone fireplaces tall enough to walk into, and walls of glass that frame views of Lake Washington and the Cascade Mountains beyond. Oprah purchased this estate as an investment and retreat, a place to escape the California heat and reconnect with nature. The property includes a guest lodge, a boathouse with a private dock, and hiking trails that wind through old-growth forest. Inside, the great room features a fireplace so large it burns logs the size of small trees. The kitchen, though state-of-the-art, has a rustic warmth, copper accents, farmhouse sinks, and a breakfast nook where Oprah reportedly loves to read scripts over morning coffee. But the most magical part, the outdoor terrace, perched on a hillside, where you can watch the mist roll off the lake at dawn. It's said that Oprah hosts intimate dinners here for close friends. No press, no cameras, just conversation and candlelight. The estate also features a private library with over 3,000 books, many first editions, and a meditation garden where stone paths lead to a small pond surrounded by Japanese maples. Picture a sunrise shot, mist clinging to the trees, the camera gliding through the forest trails before emerging at the terrace where the lake stretches out like a sheet of glass. Number 6. Back to California, to the exclusive enclave of Hidden Hills, where Dr. Dre, the legendary producer and beats mogul, owns a $40 million estate previously owned by Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen. This 18,000 square foot mansion is a study in modern farmhouse elegance. White oak floors, vaulted ceilings with exposed beams, and a neutral palette that lets the architecture speak for itself. The property sits on nearly 4 acres, surrounded by mature trees and hedges that ensure total privacy. Dre invested millions into custom upgrades, a professional-grade recording studio, a home gym with equipment found in Olympic training facilities, and a home theater with a Dolby Atmos sound system he personally calibrated. The outdoor space is equally impressive. A resort-style pool, a full outdoor kitchen, and a fire pit lounge area where Dre reportedly hosts listening parties for unreleased tracks. One legendary detail, Dre has a private tasting room for his cognac collection, climate-controlled and stocked with rare vintages worth more than most people's homes. He's known to pour glasses for visiting artists, toasting to new collaborations under the soft glow of pendant lighting. The master suite occupies an entire wing, with a spa bathroom featuring a soaking tub carved from a single block of marble and a rain shower you could fit 6 people in. Visualize a slow walk through the great room at dusk, sunlight streaming through the windows, then cut to the outdoor lounge at night with fire pit flames dancing and the pool reflecting moonlight. Number 5. Halfway through, and the properties are getting surreal. In Bel Air, California, Jay-Z and Beyoncé reign from a $200 million estate that redefines modern luxury. 30,000 square feet, 8 acres, purchased in 2023 for $190 million, making it one of the most expensive residential sales in California history. The architecture is pure contemporary minimalism, concrete, glass, and steel arranged in geometric perfection. This isn't just a home, it's a compound. 4 pools, including one that's semi-Olympic length. A basketball court where Jay-Z plays pickup games with friends. A full spa with sauna, steam room, and massage suites. The garage holds over 15 vehicles, from vintage Maybachs to Beyoncé's custom Rolls-Royce. But the most jaw-dropping feature, the entertainment wing, which includes a recording studio, a full dance rehearsal space with mirrored walls, and a private nightclub. Yes, a nightclub, complete with a DJ booth and a bar stocked with rare liquors. The couple designed the home for privacy and creativity. Beyoncé has been known to choreograph entire tour segments in the dance studio, while Jay-Z conducts business from a wood-paneled office with views of the canyon. The master bedroom is a sanctuary unto itself. 5,000 square feet with a private terrace, a fireplace, and a closet system that's climate-controlled to preserve their designer wardrobe. Drone footage would sweep over the estate at night, lights glowing in every building, then push through the glass walls to reveal the nightclub in full swing, empty but immaculate, waiting for the next legendary party. Number 4. We're entering rarefied air now. In Malibu, California, perched on a cliff with nothing but ocean between the terrace and Japan, Rihanna owns a $13.8 million beachfront mansion. 11,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, but it's not the size that stuns, it's the location. This property has direct beach access, a rarity in Malibu, and floor-to-ceiling windows that make the Pacific Ocean feel like an extension of the living room. Rihanna, who's now a billionaire thanks to Fenty Beauty, uses this home as her creative sanctuary. The interior is sleek and modern, all white and glass with pops of color from contemporary art. There's a chef's kitchen where she experiments with Caribbean recipes, a home gym with a Pilates studio, and a master suite that opens directly onto a private balcony suspended over the water. But the magic happens outside. The infinity pool is heated year-round, and at sunset, when the sky turns shades of pink and gold, the entire property glows. Rihanna hosts small gatherings here, close friends, family, collaborators, where the dress code is barefoot and the vibe is pure relaxation. There's a fire pit on the beach, steps from the house, where she's been spotted late at night, glass of wine in hand, watching the waves crash under the moonlight. Imagine a shot from the ocean looking back at the house at sunset, the windows reflecting the burning sky, then a slow push into the living room where the view dominates everything. Number 3. Now we ascend to the pinnacle. In the ultra-exclusive enclave of Beverly Park, Los Angeles, Michael Jordan, athlete mogul billionaire, owns a $12.4 million estate, though its value is surely appreciated. 26,000 square feet, 7 acres. This Mediterranean-style villa is a fortress of luxury, with gates that could stop an army and security systems designed by firms that protect embassies. Inside, the mansion is a tribute to Jordan's legacy. A full-size indoor basketball court, regulation height, where he still shoots hoops alone at dawn. A trophy room displaying his 6 NBA championship rings under bulletproof glass. A cigar lounge with leather chairs, and a humidor holding over 500 Cuban cigars. The wine cellar rivals any 5-star restaurant, and the home theater is themed after the United Center in Chicago, complete with retired jersey banners. Jordan's favorite spot? The outdoor pavilion where he hosts poker nights with fellow billionaires. The stakes are rumored to reach 6 figures, and the stories told around that table could fill a book. The estate also features a guardhouse, a guest mansion for visiting family, and a pool complex with waterfalls and grottos that feel like a tropical resort. Jordan, famously private, uses this home to shut out the world. It's said he spends hours in his office, reviewing business proposals for his Jordan brand empire, phone calls echoing through the halls as he negotiates deals that span continents. Aerial shots would circle the estate at night, capturing the scale, then glide through the trophy room where spotlights illuminate the rings like crown jewels. Number 2, we're almost at the summit. In East Hampton, New York, where old money meets new power, Robert F. Smith, America's richest black man with a net worth over $9 billion, owns a $59 million oceanfront compound. 18 acres, multiple structures. This isn't a mansion, it's a private resort. The main house alone is 16,000 square feet, designed in classic Hamptons style. White cedar shingles wrap around porches and interiors filled with natural light. Smith, the private equity titan behind Vista Equity Partners, designed this estate for legacy. There's a separate arts and crafts studio where his children create, a tennis court, a full basketball court, and a pond for kayaking. The beach is private, 300 feet of pristine sand where the family gathers every summer. Inside, the decor is refined and understated. Art by black contemporary artists, custom furniture, and a library where Smith keeps first editions of books on economics and philosophy. But the most impressive feature, the underground garage, a climate-controlled space for his car collection worth over $10 million. Ferraris, Lamborghinis, vintage Porsches, all maintained in museum condition. Smith is known to take early morning drives through the Hamptons. The roar of a V12 engine is only companion. He's used this estate to host fundraisers, including events that raised millions for HBCUs. The outdoor pavilion can seat 200 guests, and the catering kitchen is large enough to serve a wedding. This is where power brokers, philanthropists, and world leaders convene, shaping the future over lobster dinners and chilled champagne. Envision a helicopter shot sweeping over the entire compound, capturing every building, every court, every inch of beach, before descending into the underground garage where rows of supercars gleam under LED lighting. Number 1. And now the crown jewel, the most powerful mansion owned by a black billionaire in America. In Los Angeles, in the ultra-exclusive neighborhood of Holmby Hills, sits a property so grand, so legendary, that it's simply known as the Manor. Retired mogul and entertainment executive David Geffen once owned it. but today it's in the hands of a private black billionaire whose identity remains closely guarded. Purchased for $120 million, this 56,000 square foot palace sits on 4.7 acres and redefines what a mansion can be. The architecture is French neoclassical, inspired by Versailles, with limestone facades, grand columns, and manicured gardens that require a staff of 12. Inside, 123 rooms include 14 bedrooms, 27 bathrooms, 3 kitchens, a wine cellar for 2,500 bottles, a bowling alley, a beauty salon, and a ballroom that can host 250 guests. The master suite alone is 5,000 square feet, with dual bathrooms carved from Italian marble and a private gym. But the exterior is where the estate truly stuns. The motor court can accommodate 100 cars. The pool is 75 feet long, surrounded by Romanesque statuary and fountains imported from Europe. There's a tennis court, a screening room with seating for 50, and a guest house larger than most people's primary residences. At night, the entire estate is illuminated like a cathedral, visible from miles away, a glowing testament to wealth and power. The owner, whose fortune comes from tech and private equity, uses the estate sparingly, preferring to let it stand as a monument. But when they do entertain, it's legendary. Heads of state, A-list celebrities, and titans of industry walking the same halls once graced by Hollywood royalty. Picture a final aerial shot at night, the camera rising higher and higher until the entire estate is framed by the lights of Lowe's Angels, a beacon of ambition in a city built on dreams. From Atlanta to Malibu, from Hidden Hills to the Hamptons, these mansions are more than addresses. They're proof that the impossible is just a starting point. Each one represents decades of hustle, vision, and the refusal to accept limits. These aren't just homes, they're fortresses of legacy built by people who changed the game and then bought the entire board. So now it's your turn. Which mansion left you speechless? Tyler Perry's French Chateau? Jay-Z and Beyoncé's $200 million fortress? Or that $120 million palace that looks like it belongs to royalty? Drop a comment below, let's debate. And if you made it this far, hit that like button and subscribe, because we're just getting started. Remember, the best views come after the hardest climbs, and these billionaires, they've reached the summit.